Hey guys, it's Rachel from The Little Ring Lamb, and today is my November favorites. I just have a few side notes. One, I'm filming with a new chair, so I'm trying to get used to the angle, so my videos are a little weird for a while. I don't have a viewfinder on the front of my camera, so I can't see myself unless I go around the tripod, so I'm hoping I'm in frame and I'm hoping it's fine. Two, the lighting is not that great today. It's been cloudy all day. I was trying to wait for some sunshine, but it didn't happen. And three, if it's a little loud, my whole family's home, so sorry about that. So basically my favorites, if I'm looking down, looking at my notebook, I have quite a few to share with you, so let's get started. So the first thing I've been really loving is the Joe Fresh Deluxe Foundation Sponges. And this comes with two in the pack. I'm using one, and there's gray color. I was looking for a sponge, like a beauty blender, but not like a beauty blender, because I find that sponges are more expensive, and since my skin is so susceptible to acne, especially lately, especially when I'm so stressed out from everything, which I'm always freaking out about something to do with school, it just causes way more, and I'm like, I don't want the sponge, like even if I wash them very good, like I can't do a deep cleanse on them every day. So I've been using these and like switching them out every 2 weeks, and it's been really helping with breakouts. I still get quite a few, but I found this broke me out, like not this, but like the kind of beauty blender type sponges were kind of breaking me out because I had to use them for a longer time to justify the means. But this comes two in a pack, and I've been using basically a pack a month, switching them out every 2 weeks. The next thing I've been really loving is, I hope this does not blind you, but the Rimmel London, because that's the red makes a flash, Rimmel London Lasting Finish Powder Foundation Waterproof Buildable Coverage 25 Hours, and I'm in the shade 001 Light Porcelain. I've been really enjoying this. I used to use their matte powder, and I really enjoyed that, but this stuff is way better, has a way better formula. I find that, let's just, for example, say the matte powder would last me 2.5 hours, which this one will last me up to 5 to 6, maybe 7 hours. I don't think it'll last me 25 hours because, you know, being in the elements, like makeup comes off. But, you know, if it's going to last me around 7 hours, which is the most time I'm mostly out at school, like at one time, because I don't bring anything to touch up. Like if it's going to last that long, I'm pretty happy. I really haven't tested too much of the longevity of the makeup. I've worn it, I think, for 12 hours, and it was on pretty well, but I did have to do some touch-ups. So I wouldn't say it's quite 25 hours for me personally, but, you know, still now really onto TV shows. I have quite a few TV shows I've been watching and really enjoying. The first being Dallas. This is the older one from 1978 to 1991. I'm currently in the 9th season. I watched the 8th season in November, and I'm on the 8th episode of the 9th season. I've not seen this before, and I have not seen the new one, so please do not put any spoilers. But I'm really enjoying this. I feel like the 8th season really picked it up. Like the 6th season was like the slowest season the show's ever had, I think, like from my perspective. I thought it was really boring, and it kind of put me in a slump with the show. The 7th season got really good. The 8th season was so good, and the 9th season's been pretty good. But if you know anything about this show, and this is not really a spoiler because it's everywhere, the 9th season is a dream season, so I think it restarts. I'm not sure how it goes, but it restarts in season 10 from where season 8 left off. Because an actor left the show, and I think there was so much fan outrage that he came back. So this season's kind of like a pointless season of 31 hours of TV, but, you know, I'm still watching. I'm still really enjoying it, actually, and I'm like, I do miss certain characters, but I find it's really good for like being like kind of like a throwaway season, I would say. Really enjoying it. I'm watching a lot of TV because I watch a lot of it during my lunch breaks and like when I have breakfast. I've been watching Two Broke Girls, My Sister, Superstore, which is another one I love. 90 Day Fiancé has been so much fun lately. The season finale was last weekend. This is probably the worst season I've seen, just because there wasn't as many like people in the show. Like there wasn't as many couples, but I really did enjoy it, and I really enjoyed watching with my best friend. She would come over on Sunday nights, and we just chill and like read the live tweets and just discuss the show. And I don't really have anybody to discuss it with. Like my sister won't watch it, so, well, she will sit in the room and watch it, but she always whines. She's like, ugh, these people are so dumb. And I'm like, Nicole, like, it's entertainment, like, shh. Then I've been watching The Middle, which is another one I love. Scream Queens, which had such a good episode this past Tuesday, the 22nd. So good. The Mindy Project I've been loving as usual. Gilmore Girls, which premieres actually tomorrow. I'm filming this on the 24th. I know I'm going to love it, so I'm just going to include it in my favorites. A lot of people have been talking about this recently, so I'm not really going to digress because, you know, it's so popularized, but didn't watch it with the original run, but I started watching in high school with my sister, and it's really fun because tomorrow night we're going to watch it together because we watched it 2 summers in a row. I think when I was in grade 10 and 11, the summers in between. This Is Us. Really enjoying that show. More than I thought like I would initially enjoy it. It's so good and so heartwarming and really makes me think. New Girl. And then the last show I've been loving is Second Gen. Second Gen is such a good show. It's a Canadian show. It's on City TV if you live in Canada. I'm not sure if City TV is like, I don't think it's out of this country. But if you can find this show, it's really good. It's about two like 20-something girls who are like making their way on their own, and you know, they come from a second generation. I think that's why it's called also Second Gen, but they're both their names are Jennifer, but one of them's called Jen and the other's Mo. There's a guy from Radio Free Roscoe, which was a show I loved, and I saw that he was in it when I was flipping through the channel, so I decided to give it a chance, and I'm really enjoying it. The cover for the show looks really cringy, or like, it just makes them look like they're in a rock band. It reminds me of a show that aired years ago with Austin Butler in it, that was like, my friend watched it, and it was like Ruby and the Rockets? Something like that. It just reminds me of that show, and I just don't like the posters for it, but it's such a good show. So if you've seen it and you live in Canada, definitely check it out. I think the 5th episode's airing tonight, but it's a sitcom. It's really easy to get through, and it's really funny. Looking forward, so after reflecting back of the month, it's good to look forward. I'm looking forward to the holidays, of course. I finished my last exam on the 22nd of December at 10 o'clock at night, so late. But I'm looking forward to the holidays, but like at the same time I have so much homework because I have 2 classes that continue on like for the whole year, and 3 of them I'm leaving behind because I technically like finished them with my exams this December. So I have quite a bit of homework on the holiday that goes into next semester, because I gotta work ahead on some of my assignments, because next semester I have 6 classes instead of 5 classes because I have a bi-weekly class, so I had to add a separate class onto it because the bi-weekly one's a year class. Sorry to confuse you. But I'm looking forward to Christmas, Boxing Day, Christmas Eve, I said that out of order, New Year's Eve, everything. And then I'm also looking forward to my little tradition, which I have like a little reward for myself when I finish exams. I'm watching Castle season 7 and 8 because I have not seen them. I was going to buy season 7 last January, like this past 2016 when I finished season 6, but I was like, I'm just going to wait till season 8 comes on DVD. Season 8's the last season, so I'm going to watch the end of the show. Please don't put spoilers. And then I'm going to be reading the 3rd Ellen Hildebrand Christmas book, and I'm super excited. I'm going to be rereading the first 2 in the beginning of the month. And it's just, I'm looking so much forward to that. Like, those are just my like little treats for myself, and I'm super excited. It's motivating me to push for exam season. And I guess I'm looking forward to getting my photos done. I have to do grad thing. I hate school pictures. And I was like, oh, I'm finally finished them in grade 12. And I have to do my graduate pictures, which I'm excited to do a bit because, you know, it's exciting. But it's also terrifying because I'm applying to grad school now, and, you know, I need to get in because I don't have a backup plan. So I'll keep you posted. Everything's just going a little crazy right now. So my schedule may be up in the air, but I'm hanging on. But I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Definitely leave some of your favorites in the comments, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.